Hello everyone, very good evening, beta.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am.
Most welcome to the session. So today I was not at home, so I had to reschedule your session. I'm so sorry for that. I hope everyone is here. So let me know if we can start.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, beta. So yesterday I gave you some questions, exercise 4.1. I asked you to do the last two questions by yourself. Please let me know if you are able to do. I got answers from Srinidhi and Kundana. Others, are you able to do?
Ma'am,
Yes, better.
I am not listening classes for 5 days.
Why?
My sister, ma'am.
Okay. So see the recorded classes and follow, okay?
Today also I am not listening,
You're
ma'am. Just
leaving now. Okay. No problem, beta. You can, Faizan, 1 second. So I just remembered. You can see the recording of the classes, but Faizan, don't call continuously, beta. Don't call continuously. If I am in the class, I cannot receive your call. You call me 5 times, 6 times continuously, I cannot receive your call, okay? So when I
Okay,
see
ma'am.
your call, when I see your message, you just message me, text me, whatever you want. I'll give access also. Okay, it will take little time. Okay. If I'm in the class,
Okay,
I
ma'am.
cannot respond. Right, beta.
Okay.
Okay. So do
Okay.
see the recordings and let me know if you have any doubts afterwards. Okay. Right.
Okay, ma'am.
So others, were you able to do the questions? Sridhanesh,
No, ma'am.
not able to do? Which question?
8th and 9th both, ma'am.
Both you are not able to do? Okay. So please listen. Did anyone do 8th question? Till 7th we discussed. Did anyone do question number 8?
Ma'am, I did, but graph is not coming exactly, ma'am.
Okay, beta. So let's discuss that. Only Kundana has done. The area of a rectangle gets reduced by 80 square units. So what are they saying? Firstly, I'll tell you the rough. Area is reduced by. See, beta. Less than means subtraction. Okay. Reduced by means also subtraction only. Okay. Reduced by means also subtraction. More than means
Addition.
addition.
Addition, ma'am.
Increased by means
Addition.
got it. So whenever you see these words, you should be able to understand. So they are saying area is reduced by 80 square units if the length is reduced by 5 units and breadth is increased by 2 units. Okay. Initially, area is length into breadth, beta. You know area of a rectangle. Rectangle only, no? Yes. Area of a rectangle is length into breadth. Now they are saying that the area is reduced by 80 square units. Okay, so area is less than, this area became original area minus 50. 50 or 80? 80. Okay, they are saying the area is reduced by, which means the area తక్కువైందంట. ఎంత తక్కువైంది? 80 తక్కువైంది. Understood? Reduced by 80 means it is 80 less than the original area. Okay, so area is, this is new area I'm saying. This is the original area. So new area is original area minus 80. Okay, from the original area it is 80 is less now. Why is it 80 less? See what happened. Why did the area reduce? Now here the length, the new length is reduced by 5 units. Okay, if L is the original length, so the new length is reduced by means 5 less than the original length. Okay, reduced by means always subtraction. And breadth is increased by. So now the new breadth is old breadth plus it is increased by 2 units. Increased means addition. Okay. The new length is original length minus 5 reduced by 5. New breadth is original breadth increased by 2 means plus 2. Okay. And new area is old area reduced by 80. Till here did you all understand? Okay, beta.
Yes,
So now
Can
how
you
will you
repeat
write
it
the
once again?
steps?
Yes, ma'am.
Which one? Amina, which one do you want me to explain?
From new length, 5 minus 5.
That is not 1 beta, that is L. Okay, so new length we are taking here. They said that its length is reduced by 5 units. Reduced by means original length minus 5. Reduced by how much? 5. So original length minus 5. And also they said breadth is increased by 2. So the new breadth is nothing but original breadth plus 2. Okay, increased by 2. So you'll add 2. Clear now? Okay, so new length
Yes, ma'am.
and new breadth and new area. Okay, so let us go further. I'll explain you further. If you see here, if we increase the length by 10 units, okay, so the second case is the length is increased by 10. Increased means original length plus they are increasing by 10 units. So L plus 10 and decrease the breadth by 5. Now the new breadth is decreased by 5. Decreased by 5 means original breadth minus 5. Are you able to understand what we are doing here? So new length, new breadth. Okay. Then the area. Now here in this case, in the second case, if I write this as A2, the second area. So if this is L2, B2. So the second area is nothing but it is increased by 50 units. So original area plus it is increased. So plus 50. Okay. So this is just I'm telling you the framework of the question. Okay, I'll read again. Just have a look here. So they are asking you to find the length and breadth of rectangle. Okay, find the length and breadth of the rectangle. This is what is asked. Once again, please look into the question. So basically, there is a rectangle, okay, which has a length, which has a breadth. Okay, it has a length, it has a breadth. So you have to find the length and breadth. Now, whatever you have to find, yesterday also I told you, whatever you have to find, you'll take it as let. Okay, let you need to find length. So let length is x units. And let breadth, you have to find breadth also. So breadth is y units. Did you understand beta? Length is x units, breadth is y units. Got it? Length is x and breadth is y. What you have to find, you will take it as x and y. Yesterday also I told you. Okay, so the last line will tell you which variable you have to take. Length is x and breadth is y. Now you see the next case. Now in case 1, what is happening is, actually let us also write area. Area is nothing but length into breadth, yes or no? Area of rectangle. So length into breadth means length is x, breadth is y. So xy. xy square units better. Area is always in square units. Okay, so xy square units is the area. So this is the original thing we are discussing. Now they gave you 2 cases. Case number 1 is this. Case number 2 is this. Case number 1, the length is decreased by 5. They said in case number 1, the length is decreased by 5. Matlab the new length is original length minus 5. And breadth is increased by 2. Increasing means plus 2. Original breadth plus 2. Okay. Then the area, they said the area is reduced by 80. Means original area is length into breadth. And it is reduced by 80 means original area minus 80. Clear? This is case 1. In case 2, if you are increasing the length by 10, increasing length by 10 means original length is L only. So L plus 10 you are doing. And you are decreasing the breadth by 5. Breadth is B, original breadth. So to this breadth you are subtracting 5. Decreasing 5 means subtracting by 5. So B minus 5. Then your area, the area is increased by 50. Area is length into breadth, original area. That area is increased by 50. Are you able to understand? So these are the 2 cases. Case 1, case 2. Got it better? So writing these 2 cases here, you will get 2 equations. Let's see how you are going to get. Is the framework clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Right, better? So see, in case 1, length is nothing but length minus 5. Okay, so length minus 5, length is x, isn't it? So x minus 5. And what is breadth? Breadth is nothing but, see here, breadth is b plus 2. Okay, but breadth you denoted it by y, so y plus 2. Got it? Now area. What about area? What are they saying about area? Area is nothing but old area minus 80. Reduced by 80. So old area is nothing but xy. So write it here, xy minus 80. But, can you find the area here also? You have length and breadth here also, isn't it? So what is the formula for area? Here also length into breadth. Length is x minus 5 into breadth is y plus 2. Did you all understand this? Please have a look. Okay. So length into breadth I have done, but this length into breadth equals to the original area minus 80. Got it? Here also I can calculate length into breadth gives me area of the new rectangle. Okay, so here in the new rectangle, I have length is nothing but L minus 5, breadth is B plus 2. L is nothing but X, so X minus 5, B means Y, so Y plus 2. Here also you can write, this is Y, B means Y, L means X. Okay, so in this new rectangle, you can find area here also. Area is nothing but this length into this breadth. But this area is equal to some value. What is that value? Original area, this xy minus 80. Clear now? If this is clear, the second case you can write easily. Let me know
Ma'am,
if you
how
have
to
any
find
doubt.
area?
How to find?
Area.
Area is length into breadth, beta. So I just wrote it here. Length is x minus 5, breadth is y plus 2. Are you asking me the further steps?
Yes, ma'am.
Further steps I'll explain better. Let me know till here, whatever I have written the statement, are you clear with it? If you're clear, I'll proceed further. That's what I'm asking. Okay? Clear? Shall I proceed then? Okay?
Yes,
So now you see better. I'm just rewriting the last step. Okay, last step is x minus y into y plus 2. This is length into breadth is equal to original area minus 80. Okay, the last step only I wrote again. Okay, now this is nothing but you can use distributive property here. How will you simplify? X into this whole thing you'll multiply. So x into y plus 2. Okay, then minus 5 into this whole thing you'll multiply is equals to, just bring down your RHS as it is. Okay, now again this is also distributive property. So x into this and x into this, 5 into 5 into. Shall we do now? So x into y is xy, x into 2 is 2x. Minus 5 into y is minus 5y, minus 5 into 2 is minus 10, equals to xy minus 80. Clear till here?
Ma'am, can you explain again?
Distributive property, beta. So you have learned in your childhood, I think class 6 or something. So whenever you have an equation like this, what do? So you multiply x into this whole thing. That is what I wrote it here. Then minus 5 into again this whole thing. So this is a second term. Okay. Again distributive property. So this into this and this into this. Do you remember distributive property? Suppose you have a into b plus c. That is AB plus AC, distributive property. You have been learning this since class 6. Okay, the same thing we are using here. Okay, so now you see. So bring all terms to one side better. Okay, directly you can see XY gets cancelled. But if you don't understand that, you bring all terms together. So you'll have XY plus 2X minus 5Y minus 10. Now bring this to here to LHS. So it will be minus XY plus 80 equals to 0. Okay. Now you see plus xy minus xy gets cancelled. Okay. And you have 2x, right, as it is. You have minus 5y. Please write as it is. Now minus 10 plus 80 gives you plus 70 equal to 0. So this is the first equation beta. So you got a linear equation in 2 variable now. Understood? Okay. Now this is for case 1. But we have to solve case 2 also. Okay, so see what is case 2. This is case 1. You got an equation. You can name it as equation number 1. So case 2, you see in case 2, length is increased by 10, breadth is increased by, decreased by 5. So if I have a rectangle, so length is increased by 10. So L plus 10. L is nothing but X. And breadth is decreased by 5, I guess. Yes. So it is Y minus 5. Can I find area here also?
Yes,
What is
ma'am.
area? Length into breadth, right? So I'm going to find it better. So here length, in this case, length is L plus 10, which is nothing but X plus 10. And breadth is nothing but B minus 5, which is Y minus 5. So you have your area is nothing but length into breadth. Okay. But area is increased by 50. Second case, area is increased by 50. So who is the reference point? The original. Yes, better?
XY plus 50, ma'am.
Exactly. So let me write one more step and then I'll write xy. Okay, so it is nothing but original area is xy, which you wrote in the first step. My plus 50. Okay, increased by 50, right? Increased only, right? Okay, but you know, area is nothing but length into breadth. Here in this case, length is x plus 10, breadth is y minus 5. Now the same steps will repeat. Whatever calculation you have done here, same way you calculate for the next one. Okay, so let me rewrite the equation here. So x plus 10 into y minus 5 is equals to xy plus 50. I just wrote the last statement again. Okay, now again solving the same method, beta. X into this entire thing, x into y minus 5 plus 10 into y minus 5 equals to xy plus 50. Okay, again x into y, x into 5, so like that. So xy minus 5x plus 10y minus 5 tens of 50 equal to xy plus 50. Again bring all terms together. So xy minus 5x plus 10y minus 50 minus 5y minus 50 equal to 0. Now if you see clearly, xy cancel. Okay, so minus 5x plus 10y minus 50 is minus 100 equal to 0. Actually, you can take 5 common here. 5 table gets cancelled here. So minus x, 5 ones are 5. 5 twos are 10. Okay, so 2y. Minus 5 20s are 100. Got it, beta? So with 5 table, you can cancel all throughout. 5 you can take common. Send 5 to the other side. Yes, yes.
Canceling is important.
Yes, then only you'll get a simple equation. Otherwise, your calculations become tougher and tougher. Okay, so try to make the equation simple so that you can solve it small numbers. Small numbers, you know, will make a calculation. You'll make calculation mistake very less if the numbers are small. If you go with bigger numbers, then definitely there are chances that you make mistakes. Okay, so whenever there is a possibility of cancelling, here 5 table you can take common. Actually, what will come is 5 into this entire thing will come. Then 5 you take it to the other side. So 0.5 becomes 0. So I did not write that step actually. So I'm writing directly here. This entire thing becomes 0. So take 5 common, send it to the other side. It will become 0. Okay. So if you take common, now you got a simple equation. See, is this equation simple or this equation?
Last second equation.
Second equation, right? So always remember, better for solving, for simplifying, it's better you have small numbers. Okay, so wherever possible, not only for this, remember wherever possible in mathematics, try to bring it to simpler terms. Okay, now you see, now I have first equation, second equation. Okay, so if I take this equation as the same minus 5x, my calculation would be bigger. So this will always help me out. Okay, so I'm just writing both the equations which I got. First is 2x minus 5 plus 70 equal to 0. Tell me the second equation.
Minus x
plus 2y minus 20 equal to 0.
Okay, so till here, are there any doubts? Please let me know.
No, ma'am.
No? So the statement problems better if you keep understanding the statement problems 4.2, 4.3 and even quadratic equations. Every chapter will be easy for you if you are able to frame the statement. That is the reason I'm going very slow. Okay. So I got 2 equations now. After this, it is very simple. It is the same procedure which we have been doing. So I need only 2 values. I'll take only 2 values. So xy. Okay, that's what we are going to do. You try out and tell me which values we can fit here. Try and tell me which values we can fit. Do you want to use intercept method? If that is the case, then directly 0, 0 you can take and go. But if you want perfect values, then you have to think of other methods. Which one do you want, beta? Actually, here I think intercept method will work. You want trial and error? Actually, your intercept will work. See here, if I make this 0, pi is divisible by 70. So directly I'll get a whole number only. If I make this 0, then 2 is also divisible by 70. So here also I'll get a whole number only. Got it? So if I make this 0, 2 is divisible by 20. So I'll get whole number only. If I make this 0, x equal to will be directly 20. So are you able to understand? So I'm getting whole numbers only if I'm using intercept method here. Got it? So I'm going to use intercept only here. Okay, so that's how you can directly check your given equations. If you find, see here, what is happening is here, 70 is a multiple of 2. 70 is also a multiple of 5. So directly they will get cancelled better. So in this case, you can use intercept method easily. 20 is multiple of 1. Okay, and 20 is also multiple of 2. Are you able to understand how should you think? Okay. People, are you able to understand? Not the same trick works for every question. Okay. Right, beta. So if I take this as 0, if I take it as 0, so if x is 0, then y would be c minus 5 plus 70 would be 0. Or I can say 5y will be equal to 70 or y will be equal to 70 divided by 5. Let me know what is the answer here.
14, ma'am.
14? No. 1 second. Yes. 14. Perfect, beta. So 0, 14 is one value. Got it? You got a perfect number. Can you find it here? Right? If I take y as 0 also, you'll get a perfect number. Better see. If I take y as 0, then 2x plus 70 will be equal to 0. So 2x will be equal to minus 70 and x will be equal to minus 70 divided by 2, which is nothing but
minus 35.
perfect.
35.
Okay? Right? Vignesh joined the session. Okay, so one announcement I just want to make. So Vignesh wants the timings to be changed, isn't it better? So actually from June 1st, we are going to change the timings because some of you have your schools getting started. So this time will not work out after this week. 4:30 will not work out for everyone. So you text me, every one of you, today's task. I'll forget. So let me tell you. Please text me your preferred timings. So I assume that your schools are starting even if they are not starting for some of you. So if they start, what are your school timings and accordingly which time you can attend the class. Okay, since from June schools will start. So please tell me your preferred time. Text me your preferred time. Got it better? I want all of you to tell me your preferred time. Accordingly, I'll change the time. Okay? Clear? These 5 days, please adjust with the same timings till May 31st. After that, anyway, we will have to change. Clear? So please text and tell me the preferred time. Okay. Now you see. Here you see if I take x as 0, what is y value? You tell me now. X as 0. What is y value?
10.
People, why so long? 10? 10 or, huh?
10, ma'am.
10? Perfect. So 0, 10. If I take y as 0, what is x value?
20. Minus 20.
Minus 20. Okay. That's it. Now, if you see the values here, beta, if you see the points, 0, 14, minus 35, 0, 0, 10, minus 20, 0, points are little bigger. Okay, these are greater than 10. Okay, so points are bigger. So what I will do is, Acha, please don't forget to do this thing today only. You ask your parents, you confirm your school timings and let me know which is the time. After you come home, you can relax and you can tell me the time. Okay, it should be a comfortable time. Okay, don't be tired after coming to school. After coming from school, you will be tired. So stay at a time where your mind will be relaxed. Not like me now, right now. Okay, tell me a time when you are relaxed. Okay, so that coins is going to your brain. Okay, and I'm so sorry for today. Today I'm a little stressed out. I'm so sorry, Veda. Okay, so this is x-axis, y-axis, and I said the points are above 10. So when they're above 10, it's better you take 2 units or 5 units. But here these are above 10 and minus 35 is little bigger. If I take 2 units, see, 17th value I have to see. If I take 2 units beta, so approximately 17.5. right? So till 17.5, I have to plot the points. Are you able to understand? Here, this side, negative y-axis side. This is x-axis, right? So negative x-axis side. This side, till 17 units, I have to plot. Okay, if I take 2 units also, minus 35 will come at 17th unit. Are you able to understand? So shall we take 2 units or 5 units?
2.
2
2
if you
units.
take, you need till 18 here on the graph sheet. 2 if you take
Five.
here till 18 units you need, because see, this will be minus 2, this will be minus 4, minus 6, so on till minus 35 means this will be, sorry, minus 34 will come, then minus 36 will come. So your 35 will be here. So these will be 17 units better, because 17 twos are 34. So you have taken 2 units. So each unit is 2. This is 2 division. Okay, so total 17.5 units you will need. So if it is possible on your graph paper, you will take. But what if it is not possible? Then what will you do? Because this side also you need till 10 units. Means here till 5 units. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 5 units here. Then here 14 we need. So basically till 14 you need here. And here minus 20. Minus 20 again this side only. X-axis side only. Y-axis side also till 10 you need. So if you are able to fit it on the graph paper, then you can take 2 units. But my suggestion is, in this case, since minus 35 is a bigger number, so it's better you take 5 units. Okay, if you take 5 units, see, this will be the second unit only. Because if you take the graph sheet, I hope you are understanding what I'm trying to say. This will be 5 and 10. The second unit only you will get. Okay, if you go this side, it will be minus 5, minus 10, minus 15. This will be the fourth unit. Minus 20 will be the fourth unit. Okay, if upper side, if I go this side, y-axis side, this is 5, 10, 15. So your 14 will be somewhere very close to 15. The last unit you can take. Okay, and minus 35. Minus 35 on x-axis. So this side, 25, minus 30, minus 35. So 7 units are enough if you take 5 units. So it's your wish how you want to take your graph. If you take 5 units, your graph will be small like this. If you take 2 units, the graph will be enlarged like this. If you take 1 unit, then what happens? Will the graph be small or enlarged?
Enlarged.
Enlarged, right? So that means you are all understanding. Great, beta. So drawing the graph is completely your wish. Okay, however you want to take, you can take depending on the space you have on the graph sheet. Okay, as of now here for my convenience, I have taken dash, dash, dash 34, 36. Okay, but you cannot do it in the graph paper. So accordingly, divide the space. If you cannot do this, if you cannot fit the values, please go with 5 units like this. Okay, but I want to see all your graphs by tomorrow. I did not find your graphs. Only Kundana and Srinidhi send me the graphs. So please send me your graphs. So here 1 unit I am taking, 1 centimeter I am taking it as 2 units. Please do mention it. Don't forget to mention this. And y-axis I will take 1 centimeter as 2 units. Now here sometimes better you can take like this also. So y-axis you can take 2 units, whereas x-axis you can take 5 units. Are you able to understand? It is not necessary that x and y you should take same. Suppose if I take x as 5 units, I will show you that also. See here, if I take x as 5 units, because still 17 units means I don't think you'll have place on your graph sheet. You'll not have. So what we are going to do is, I'm taking x-axis 5 units. Y-axis I'll keep it 2 units only. Okay, so this will be minus 2, minus 4, minus 6 and so on y-axis. X-axis is 5 units. So this will be 5, 10, 15, 20. Here minus 5, minus 10, minus 15, minus 20, minus 25, minus 30, minus 35. So here I can easily fit. Okay, so like this also you can take. Not necessary that both has to be same. So I'm telling you all possibilities better so that you don't by heart the things. You have to learn. Given a new question, you should be able to do. Okay. So you keep all these things in mind. Okay, I'm not just telling you for this question. This is, in general things which you have to remember. Now let me go with the points. First point is 0, 14. So 0 on x-axis, 14 on y-axis. So I need to extend these points. So this point 0, 14. 0 on x-axis, 14 on y-axis. Next point, minus 35 comma 0. Where is minus 35? Minus 35 on x-axis, 0 on y-axis. Okay, you please join it with a scale. Always linear equation, you have to join it with scale. So you will get something like this. Okay, this is the equation for the first one. What is that? 2x minus 5y plus 70 equal to 0. Okay, right, beta. Now see the next point, 0 comma 10. 0 on x-axis, 0 on x-axis, 10 on y-axis. This point. Next, minus 20 comma 0. Minus 20 on x-axis. Where is it? Here. Okay, just draw this. These are not exactly parallel lines. Okay, you don't think it is parallel because see the distance between the two lines is getting reduced. So once you extend it a little, they're actually meeting at some point. So the what is that some point? You should tell me after you draw the graph. Okay, I don't know here. It is very approximate. Lines are also very cross. So you tell me what is the approximate point after you draw. Clear, beta? Is this question clear? Okay, this is the most complicated question I can say. If you are able to understand this, then others you might feel easy. Any more doubts here in this question?
Ma'am, now are these lines parallel or intersecting?
They are intersecting, beta. Parallel lines should have equal distance between the two lines all the time. Okay, whereas intersecting lines, suppose if I have two lines like this, at some point of time when I extend this, see here the distance is not same, the distance is getting reduced. So when I extend it further, so they meet at a point. Now this is that case, the distance is not same, they are actually getting closer. Okay, so they will meet. Got it? And if you have a doubt whether they will meet or they are parallel, then I told you one more method, you will check it out. What is that? A1 by A2 method?
B1
Okay,
by
the
B2.
table of values see here. So A1 by A2 is x coefficient. 2 minus 1 here. Okay. And what is B1 by B2? Minus 5 by 2. So directly you see both are not equal. So which type of lines are you expecting in the graph then?
Intersecting.
Right, beta? So you have to get intersecting only, and here also they are intersecting only. So once you draw it on the graph paper, it will be more evident for you. Okay, as of now, that's what I'm saying. Please do adjust. But then here also you can see clearly the distance is reducing. Okay, clear? Right. So please look into question number 9 once. I'll give you the statement of how to do, and I'm expecting you to do it. Okay, and also you all will practice all the graphs given to you in this exercise by tomorrow. I'm not receiving answers from you. So if this is the case, so we cannot continue with the next exercise. Until I receive answers from everyone, I'm not going to proceed with the next exercise. Got it? Because these are 8 marker questions and I don't want any one of you to miss it. Got it, people? Polynomials, one question we covered. Graph, 8 marks. Division algorithm, sometimes 4, sometimes 8. And this is another graph. Out of these are 2 and you'll have one more graph in stats. Out of 3 graphs, 1 is compulsory. Sometimes they may give you 2 also. So why do you want to take risk? Please be perfect with this. Understood? Please see question number 9. In class 10, if 3 students sit on each bench. So there is a bench. On the bench, how many students are sitting? 3 students. 1 student will be left. Okay, suppose these are the benches, so on. So in each bench, 3 students are sitting. Okay, the class teacher is arranging, giving you places. There is 1 student left out. Okay, if 4 students are sitting, so teacher thought this bechara is standing here, he doesn't have a place. So let me arrange again. She started arranging again. So how did she arrange now? 4 students she is arranging. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so like this 4 students she is arranging. So if 4 students sit on each bench, 1 bench will be left over. So if 4 students are sitting, then 1 bench is left empty. Got it, beta? If 3 students are sitting in the bench, the class teacher found 1 student is left over. So what she has done is she said 4 of you sit in 1 bench. So when 4 people are sitting in 1 bench is left empty. Did you all understand this till here? Okay, the same let us represent. Find the number of students and number of benches in the class. So what will you take as x and y? You tell me. Number of students and number of benches. Yes, number of
students as X.
See, they asked you number of students, number of benches. Whatever you want X and Y, you can take it better. There is no rule that you have to take bench as X only or student as Y only. Whatever you take, final answer will be same. Number of students, what you are getting will be same. Okay. So number of benches, I am taking it as X and students as Y. Or students as X and benches as Y. No problem. Okay. It is your wish. So here, see the condition given to us. So in this case, the students are arranged in the benches. Okay, beta. But is there a change in the number of students, you tell me?
No, ma'am.
The class, the students will be the same. The teacher is trying different possibilities to arrange the students. So number of students will always be same. Okay. So here in this case, see, this is case 1 and this is case 2. So in case 1, the total number of students are arranged 3 in a bench and 1 student is left over. Okay, so in each bench 3 beta, in each bench 3, in each bench 3. So if there are X number of benches, how many students are there in the benches? Can you tell me?
3X.
Very good, very good. So 3X students will be there in the benches. Okay, X number of benches into 3X. And this bechara 1 student is left over, isn't it? Okay, that fellow also let us add him here. Got it? Now see the next one, beta. In the second case also, are the students' number changing?
No, ma'am.
No, right? So again, let me write these number of students. The total number of students is equal to, here in this case, what is happening is, in this case, the total number of students, see, there are four students in each bench. Okay, so total how many students are there in all the benches? Can you tell me?
4.
4, ma'am.
4?
4X.
16.
Is it 4x beta? Check again and tell me. One bench is left over, see? In this bench, no one is sitting. This bench is also a part of the total number of benches.
Ma'am, 12.
No. So see beta, 12 is only you're adding these 3 benches. Did I say in the class there are only 3 benches? I said there are X number of benches, right? 3 4 is 12 is correct, but here it is not 3 benches. It is X benches. So it will be 4 into X. Okay. Now you see beta, one bench is empty. So remove this empty bench. Total number of benches are X. One bench you are removing. So tell me now how many new benches are there? Number of benches you tell me now. One bench I am removing from this.
3X
beta?
minus 1.
X minus 1. Perfect. Original benches are X. Out of X I am removing 1. So what is the answer? X minus 1. Okay. Now how many benches are there here means X minus 1. Are you able to understand now? Total X benches are there. Okay. Suppose total 5 benches are there. One bench is empty. So remove that one bench. Because here students are not sitting. I am writing total number of students. Where are total number of students? They are sitting in only those benches, not in the last bench. That empty bench you have to remove. So how many students are there? See, there are 4 students in each bench, and I said there are 5 total benches, out of which one bench is empty. Okay, so total number of students will be 4. 4 is 16 only. This 5th bench you will remove. Okay, then no students are there. Understood? So here you will write it as 5 minus 1. How many benches are there? Total 5 and 1 empty. So 5 minus 1 benches are there where students are occupying it. Got it? So here total benches are X. So how many students are there? They are sitting 4 students in each bench and there are X minus 1 benches. If the class ends, please do join in the same link. Okay? So see here, I'll explain again. There are 3 students in each bench beta.